Now, it's your forecast first from Storm Team 9.
Current temperature readings nice and cool across eastern North Carolina today. Now, won't be too bad tonight because the extra clouds will blanket us a little bit, so that's going to level off the temperature descent. We're at 55 currently in Greenville, 49 in Washington, 46 degrees in Englehart. Not a lot of rain coming out of the clouds, but we'll cap a chance at about 20% just to cover the bases tonight. Off to the west, you see what initially looks like an impressive line of strong and severe thunderstorms rumbling through Tennessee. There's a cold front on the move, but that front is going to lose a lot of its punch, moisture, and energy by the time it arrives here. So we're only going to see about a 20% chance of a shower tomorrow. A lot of leftover cloud cover, though. We'll talk about that and some much colder temperatures for the weekend. The longest running newscast in the East starts now.
On your side, this is WNCT 9 News at 6.
WNCT is the official television station of ECU Athletics, and tonight Pirate Baseball is back. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Ken Watlington. Angie Casada has the night off. Let's take you live to Clark LeClaire Stadium now. 9 on your side out there in full force. Our Brian Baylor will join us in just a little bit in sports to run down what's happened in the game so far against Ryder. And Gabby Sartori will join us in just a moment with a look at how some businesses are getting ready for the season. But we start with some of those fans you see right there in the jungle rooting on the Pirates all across the stadium this evening on what is just a great night for some early baseball action. Those Pirate fans have plenty of reason to be happy today. The Pirates enter the season ranked number 11 in the country, also returning multiple star athletes, some even on award watch lists and preseason All-American lists. For the fans, Clark LeClaire Stadium is the only place they want to be for the start of this baseball season.
Pirates, passion, and pride. We're here for the Pirates. We got lots of passion. We have a lot of pride in our university.
Being back with my family. We have a family of 6, but when we come out here, we have a family of thousands. These are our people. This is where we love to be.
And the fans will get to see the Pirates all weekend long. First pitch against Ryder tomorrow is set for 2 o'clock. Sunday's game is set for a 1 o'clock first pitch. And with the return of Pirate baseball comes the start of a business boom around Greenville and all of Pitt County. Now to your sides, Gabby Sartori is live at Clark LeClaire Stadium with the business impact of baseball. First, though, Gabby, how are the Pirates doing?
Pirates are doing well. Behind me, the game is pretty much underway past the bottom of the 7th inning, and Pirates are still holding strong to that lead. But ECU fans have been celebrating all day starting this afternoon in the tailgate parking lots. But local businesses have been celebrating since as early as winter. And stores like Stadium Sports are proud to be responsible for the decking out fan sections at the games. The store says they've been preparing for baseball season since early December, but there's nothing quite like opening day.
It's been pretty busy today. We've had people lined up at the door about 9:45, and we open up at 10. So luckily I got here early enough for them just to come in and shop. Probably going to be busy every day because the Pirates love to come out and support the baseball team and everything, and they love to come in here. We have black, purple, and gold, and they've all been flying off the shelves today. And we also do the powder purple color, and all those designs have been flying off the shelves too.
Baseball season comes with the need for new baseball hats, and Stadium Sports is always prepared for the huge spike in demand and is fully stocked with your favorite designs to support your favorite team. And not only is Stadium Sports accounting for baseball fans, they're also accounting for baseball recruits. Official visits are in full swing, and what better way to rep the Pirates than with some purple and gold? Live inside Clark LeClaire Stadium, Gabby Sartori, 9 on your side.
One of the best days of the year, Gabby. Thank you. We want to hear from you tonight in our Vote Now on 9 poll. We're talking ECU baseball. We want to know, how many wins do you think the Pirates will have this season? To vote, just scan the QR code right here on the bottom right side of the screen. You can also use the free 9 on your side mobile app, or simply go to WNCT.com/vote. You can see the latest results tonight on your late news here on WNCT. Take a look at this line wrapping around the ABC store on Charles Boulevard here in Greenville. People lining up hoping to be the first to get their hands on Crush vodka. Earlier this week, we brought you the news of Sup Dog's partnership with Team Boneyard. All profits from the Crush Team Boneyard vodka go towards supporting NIL efforts for ECU student athletes. Now, your side spoke to the lucky person who got the first bottle. She said she got in line at 7:30 this morning.
This one, nothing's happening. This one, I got ready to sign it, so it looks legit. It's going on the shelf, never going to be opened. Got a case to share with friends later. But those are going to be into some homemade stuffed crushes when we can't make it to the restaurant.
The first 250 bottles of each flavor were numbered. Supdog says 1,100 bottles were sold in just the first 2.5 hours today. WNCT is your local election headquarters, and tonight a new poll from ECU shows which candidates will go head-to-head for the governor's race in November. According to that poll, Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson has the support of 53% of likely Republican primary voters. In the North Carolina Democratic primary election for Governor, Josh Stein has the support of 57% of likely new voters. The poll also found that a general election matchup between Robinson and Stein is tied 41 to 41%. We also have you covered when it comes to where you can vote early here in the East. If you live in Pitt County, there are a few places you can go vote. There's the Ag Center on Government Circle, the Community Schools Building out on County Home Road, the County Office Building that's located on West 5th Street, and then there's the ECU Student Center, all of those located here in Greenville. The fifth and final spot in Pitt County is at the Winterville Fire Station. For those of you in Craven County, you have a few locations to vote as well. There's the County Board of Elections office in New Bern, the Community Health Center in Havelock, the Cove City Fire Department, and the Vanceboro Fire Department. And here are some key election dates to keep in mind in North Carolina. Early in-person voting is going on now. It runs until March 2nd. You can also register to vote at the same time. Primary election day is Tuesday, March 5th. If necessary, runoffs are scheduled for May 14th. And you can find out so much more about all the races that matter to you over on WNCT.com. There you can find this page full of articles and important information like where you need to vote come March 5th. All of it under the Your Local Election Headquarters on the News tab at the top banner. An average of 1,000 people a day sign up for Medicaid coverage here in our state. The program expanded in North Carolina 2 months ago. U.S. Health Secretary Javier Becerra joined North Carolina Health Secretary Cody Kinsley and Governor Roy Cooper in Wake County to highlight the impacts of Medicaid expansion. Since the expansion, some 360,000 people who did not have coverage for health now do. Becerra says his office is working on reducing the cost of prescription medication as well.
These are drugs that can cost you in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per treatment. And that's on the way. We're hoping to hear soon if the drug companies are going to accept or counter our offer. And by September, we'll be announcing the prices.
The secretary says those drugs are used for cancer, heart and kidney disease, and diabetes. Major changes could come to the DMV here in North Carolina. Some state lawmakers say they'll take a close look this year at privatizing the agency, given all the recent issues there have been with customer services. Senator Michael Lazara from Onslow County says he thinks this is a viable option. He says it could make it efficient and responsive to the customer services issues. There are some aspects of the DMV, including the license plate centers, that are already privatized, but some of them have abruptly closed due to contractor violations, like the one in Jacksonville.
Is it time to really relook at the whole process and find a better, efficient way to maybe deliver those services while saving taxpayers potentially a lot of money?
This is a lazy way of trying to get things done by trying to privatize. You know, invest in the resources that we need to actually get state employees here to work.
Senator Lazara says lawmakers will look at potential legislation during the upcoming session this spring, but does not expect a final decision this year. Governor Cooper is announcing $450,000 in grant funding to go to Infinity Link Communications in Lenoir County. This will help relocate Infinity Link's headquarters to a facility at the Highway 70 West Industrial Park. It will also help the growth of the local Lenoir County economy. It's projected to generate 51 well-paying jobs. Good news tonight for moviegoers. Golden Ticket Cinema is officially open here in Greenville. We've been following this theater for months now, ever since the Regal Grand closed. Officials with Golden Ticket say 6 of the 12 total screens are now open in the theater for you to go and enjoy a movie. There will also be an IMAX theater inside opening soon, as well as reclining stadium seats and a hot food menu. That theater is located at 750 Greenville Boulevard Southwest. Still ahead here on WNCT 9 News at 6. Are you ready for some good music? We'll tell you who you can catch at this year's Pirate Fest in Greenville. And it might already be a Pirate Fest at ECU. A live look at the fans at Clark LeClaire Stadium. We'll go back there live, check in with Sports Director Brian Bailey for an update on the season opener for ECU baseball. That's coming up in sports in about 15 minutes.
And for February baseball, the weather not bad at all outside today. Temperature readings were cool. It'll get colder for the weekend. We'll talk about the changes and adjustments next.